Hello, conscious friend of ZENRUN-AI. Welcome to Session 7 of the profound and transformative course, Mindful Sex, the Art of Deep Connection and True Pleasure. On this journey, we have taken incredible steps to deepen intimacy and pleasure in our relationships. In Session 1, we became familiar with the anchor of presence and learned how to return to the present moment with our breath. In Session 2, we confronted our judgmental mind and created a space of unconditional acceptance for ourselves. In Session 3, we discovered the power of mindful touch. In Session 4, we explored shared breath and energy synchronization. In Session 5, we experienced the art of mindful foreplay. And in Session 6, we reached the peak and viewed mindful intercourse as the intertwining of bodies and souls. Today, we want to address one of the most important yet challenging aspects of sexual intimacy, managing orgasm and beyond. For most of us, orgasm is the peak and ultimate goal of the sexual experience. From childhood, we've been raised with the idea that orgasm is a sign of sexual success and satisfaction. Society, films, and even literature convey the message that reaching climax is the only criterion for a good sexual experience. But is that truly the case? This excessive focus on orgasm can lead to intense performance pressure. Men may worry about premature ejaculation or the inability to satisfy their partner. Women may feel they should orgasm to appear normal or complete, even if they don't truly feel it. This pressure brings anxiety instead of pleasure and distances us from full presence in the moment. The importance of managing orgasm and beyond in sexual relationships. Freedom from performance pressure. When the primary goal is presence and connection, rather than necessarily orgasm, a heavy burden is lifted from both partners. This liberation creates more space for playfulness, exploration, and spontaneous pleasure. Orgasm, in this space, becomes a natural and pleasant occurrence, not an obligation. Expanding the spectrum of pleasure. By letting go of the obsession with orgasm, you can experience all bodily sensations during intimacy, without pressure to reach a specific point. This means pleasure is no longer concentrated solely at the peak, but flows throughout the entire process, and every moment can be filled with profound sensations. Discovering multiple and full-body orgasms. When we learn to manage sexual energy in our bodies and not settle for just a point orgasm, the potential for experiencing full-body orgasms and multiple orgasms, for both women and men, increases. These orgasms are often deeper, more sustained, and richer than typical orgasms. Increasing sexual longevity. When sexual pleasure is not solely dependent on the ability to orgasm, we can enjoy sexual intimacy throughout our lives, even with natural bodily changes. Deepening spiritual connection. In many ancient traditions, sexual energy was seen as a vital and spiritual force that could be used for enlightenment and deeper connection. By being aware of this energy and managing it, we can discover new spiritual dimensions in sexual intimacy. Today, we will perform a mental and breathing exercise to help you feel sexual energy in your body, rather than just directing it towards orgasm. This exercise will help you experience pleasure without climax and gain more control over orgasm. So, are you ready to discover new dimensions of pleasure? Let's begin with a deep, calm breath. Now, please sit or lie down in a quiet and private place, in a way that you feel completely comfortable. Make sure there are no distractions and you can fully focus on yourself. Gently close your eyes or keep your gaze soft and directed downwards, allowing your eyes to rest gently on whatever is in your field of vision without needing to focus on anything specific. For a few minutes, return to your breath. Feel how the air enters and leaves your nostrils. With each inhale, feel new energy entering your body, and with each exhale, feel your body becoming calmer, heavier, and more present in this moment. Surrender your entire body's weight to the ground, as if the earth is embracing you. This exercise can be done individually. If you are with a partner, perform this exercise with full consent and awareness as a shared experience. In this case, you can accompany this exercise with mindful and light touches, focusing on shared breaths. One, awareness of sexual energy. Now, gently bring your attention to your genital area without direct touch at this stage. With curiosity and without any judgment, simply observe the subtle sensations present in that area. Perhaps you feel a gentle warmth, a faint pulsation, or a subtle pull. These are all living signs of sexual energy awakening and flowing within your body. Breathe and accept these sensations without trying to change them. Allow them simply to be, just as they are. Two, edge of pleasure. Now, gently and with your own touch, or your partner's gentle touch, if you are practicing with them, begin mild stimulation in your genital areas or other sensitive zones. The goal is to gradually and consciously bring the sensation of pleasure up to the edge of orgasm, meaning to the point where you feel orgasm is very close, but just before reaching that point, stop or drastically slow down the stimulation. At this edge, bring your full attention to your breaths. Take several deep, slow, and conscious breaths. With each exhale, imagine that sexual energy gently spreads from your genital area throughout your entire body. Allow this energy to flow into your abdomen, chest, arms, legs, and even the tips of your fingers and toes. Do not let it remain concentrated only in the genital area. This might bring intense sensations, a bit of pressure, and even a slight sense of frustration. But instead of resisting, remain in this moment. Observe how sexual energy can flow and expand in your body without necessarily reaching a climax. Discover within yourself the ability to experience pleasure without needing to fully release. Three, energy surfing. After you have come down from the edge and the sensations have become slightly calmer and more balanced, gently and consciously resume stimulation and reach the edge of pleasure again. Repeat this several times. Stimulate until you reach the edge. Then stop or slow down and allow the energy to diffuse throughout your entire body, and then start again. This surfing teaches you how to work with sexual energy rather than being controlled by it. This practice empowers you to choose orgasm rather than being compelled by it. Feel how much more control you gain over your body and your pleasure. This is a dance with your inner energy. With each round of surfing, your awareness deepens and your mastery grows. Gently bring the practice to a close. Take a deep breath and slowly open your eyes. Slowly bring your awareness back to your body, to your breath, to your surroundings. And if you wish, offer yourself a deep smile full of peace and contentment. Congratulations! You have taken a very important step in understanding and managing orgasmic energy. This practice opens new doors to deeper and more expansive sexual experiences. Today's practice, and for the days to come, I invite you to actively integrate the skill of managing orgasm and beyond into your daily life, especially during intimate moments. Practice the edge of pleasure, individually or with a partner, with full consent. During moments of sexual intimacy, consciously bring stimulation to the edge of orgasm, and then pause for a few moments, allowing the energy to spread throughout your body. Repeat this several times. This practice enhances your control over orgasm and enables you to experience stronger or even multiple orgasms. Release expectations. Before engaging in any sexual intimacy, verbally or mentally agree with your partner that the primary goal will be presence, connection, and enjoying the process, not necessarily reaching orgasm. Let orgasm, if it happens, be a gift, not an expectation or obligation. Explore non-genital sensations. During intimacy, pay attention to all sensations that arise in your body. The touch of skin, your partner's scent, the sound of breaths, the warmth of bodies. All of these can be sources of pleasure. Expand pleasure throughout your entire body. Discuss experiences. After intimate moments, talk with your partner about your experiences, especially the sensations you felt while at the edge of pleasure. These conversations can help deepen understanding of both partners' desires and needs. Remember, this course is not just a series of sessions. It is a way of life. The skills you learn here are powerful tools that will bring real and lasting results only through continuous and consistent practice in your daily life. Try to dedicate even a few short moments each day to one of these practices, bringing awareness to your interactions and moments of intimacy. This investment in yourself and your relationship is the most valuable thing you can do. In the next session, we will delve into post-intimacy care, strengthening the bond, and self-care. Thank you immensely for your companionship. If you find this course helpful and enjoy it, please subscribe to the ZENRUN-AI channel and recommend us to your friends. This helps us to produce more valuable content and bring the message of peace and awareness to more people.